everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, very welcome. So today I want to talk about what type of sunscreen should we be using according to our skin type. The summer is here, sun is out, strong UV rays that's gonna damage our skin, make our skin age a lot quicker. In order to reduce that, we have to put protection on, like face sunscreen protection to protect our skin from all the damages and to pollution as well. I don't know yourself, when you walk into your local chemist or Boots in Ireland, where there's a whole selection and variety of selection of different sunscreens, you'll probably be standing there looking at, okay, which one I should be purchasing, which one will suit my skin tone, not skin tone, skin type. Like myself, I have dry skin, of like normal to dry skin, depending really, but more so on the dry side. And I'll be looking at it, like, I also have tried different sunscreens as well, and some works well, some doesn't. And then from experience, I have come up with some tips on how to choose your sunscreens. So before I actually go into telling you, oh, what type of sunscreen I should be using, I do want to talk about the SPF and the PA, that a lot of people don't know what they mean. SPF actually means how long the sunscreen will last on your face, how long it will protect your face from. So a lot of times you will see SPF 50. 50 tends to say it will last to 3 or 4 hours. So after, for say, 4 hours, it does not protect your skin anymore. So you have to reapply your sunscreen. And the PA, the more pluses there are, the higher protection you will get. So if you see foundation or face creams or sunscreens, anything it just says PA plus, it means that it's like the bare minimum of protection. I wouldn't even consider that really protects. So I tend to go for at least a minimum of three pluses for my PAs, and 4 pluses, it's better. And so that's something I think everyone has to keep in mind when they go on and purchase their sunscreens. And then second, now, on what type of sunscreen you should be choosing for yourself. So if you have oily skin, then I will highly recommend you go for a liquid sunscreen. Liquid sunscreen will help you to control your oils. And if you have some powder foundation that acts like a sunscreen, then powder foundation would even better, because powder foundation absorbs oils. So those are the best sunscreens for oily skin people. And however, if you're like a dry to like normal kind of skin, I would recommend you to go for balm, especially if you're dry skin. Balm has oils in it, so it gives you like it moisturizes your skin while protecting yourself. So I have some balms here, and it looks like this. This is the VT that I use, and I have dry skin. And one thing that balms will provide, it's like they actually give you a sheen. So it looks like this. So it's like a balm, and then you just, yeah. A lot of times it will actually provide a sheen. If you love the sheen, great. Then if you don't, then I would recommend you to put a setting powder, or even if you have a powder foundation, you can put on top. So you do not have to worry if you have to put powder foundation on top of your dry skin, because in normal circumstances it's a bad thing to do, because powder it sucks up all the oils and moistures. So that's why I said powder foundations are great for oily skin, but if you're dry, it's a definite no-no for it. However, because balm is really moisturizing, especially if you purchase like a kind of more on a moisturizing side kind of balm, and you put a powder foundation on top of it, it will neutralize it, so it would not dry your skin out. So I would definitely recommend, and that's how I do it. I have dry skin. If I just put powder foundation on my skin alone, it will cake. It just look like a disaster, like a dry desert island. That's how I'm gonna describe it. But however, I use this balm sunscreen, and I put, and you see it's a really screen. There's a sheen, not screen. There's a sheen there, and I don't like it because it looks like I'm very oily. Some people like that. If you like that, that's grand. But if you don't, put a powder foundation on top, or just setting powder if you want to go for like a natural look. And then it will just look really nice while protecting your skin. Yeah. So once again, if you're like a oily skin, use liquid. If you're like a dry to normal skin, you use a balm. However, if you're like a combination of both, them really depends on like which side are you on. Because some people talk it's combo, but they're more on like the drier side of the combo. Like they're different for say like really dry on the cheeks but very oily. Then I used to be like that. I used to be a combo, and I get really dry cheeks. Like it will crack in the winter, and I get really oily forehead. I tend to mix up my products, so um, I would like use a balm on my cheeks and stuff because this is clear, and then I will use a liquid sunscreen on my forehead. So I recommend to use both. Um, if you're a combo, but if you're like okay, I'm a combo, but like I'm more on the oily side, so then maybe you can just use a liquid for overall. It doesn't affect anything then. Yeah, so that it's my little tips that I have learned through like many years of trying to like find ways to get sunscreen to work on me, because I've definitely tried loads of brands. I tried some really expensive brands, high-end brands. I tried some affordable brands, and some work well, some didn't, and I always wonder why. And then after all that time, I figured it out. So hopefully this will help you. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give a like and thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time. Bye.